everybody. Isn't it disgusting weather today? I don't know about you, but it's nice to be inside, but I could quite easily eat my body weight in sponge and custard and lots of comfort food, so I'm trying really hard to be good and healthy, but yeah, really want to reach for the biscuit right now. Anyway, so I thought I'd come and talk to you instead. So what I wanted to talk to you today about is holding back. So holding back is something that we can do quite often. We don't want to get hurt by somebody. We maybe have had a bad relationship previously, and then when you start dating again, you hold back. You're really wary, not very open, and what have you. It's a coping mechanism. It's a coping mechanism to make sure that we are protecting ourselves as much as possible. It's a really easy thing that we can fall into by not giving ourselves to other people, either at work. Perhaps there's a project that is an opportunity for you, but you don't put yourself out there because then you worry that you might make a mistake or it might go wrong and you look bad in front of other people, and it's much safer to hide behind the work of other people or working as a team, so you don't put yourself forward to maybe go for a promotion because you don't want the rejection from it. But what if I told you that holding back is actually causing you more unnecessary pain than is necessary for you to be able to move forward? So instead of holding back, it's a good idea to balance how vulnerable you want to let yourself be known as being. So let's take the relationship as an example. So you've had a relationship, it hasn't gone right, you finished that relationship, you've done the healing, you start to move on to another relationship. You don't give yourself to that relationship 100% because of the past pain. What if opening up a bit and just giving that person what they are due, what if that is actually the key to moving the relationship forward? What if actually allowing yourself to rely on the other person intermittently and let them know that you need them? What if those are the keys to you being able to move forward from a difficult relationship? Not everybody fits particularly well together, so sometimes if you have been in a relationship where there isn't that alignment and then you move on to another one, you might want to hold back to protect yourself, but actually to move that relationship forward, you are missing out by not. So I spoke to a client this morning about different levels and balancing that vulnerability, and I'm going to do another live on that later this week. So look out for another message saying that I'm going to be doing that. But think about your relationships, think about your work relationship, think about your friends, think about your partner. Whereabouts are you holding back? Whereabouts are you putting your walls up, putting your armour on? Whereabouts could you actually let somebody in a little bit? Not giving them absolutely everything, not giving them maybe your all perhaps, but just testing the waters and seeing that actually holding back isn't always the best thing. It might feel like it's protecting you at the time, but actually it may be a good idea to have a look where you could push forward with that. Or if there isn't an alignment, maybe consider an alternative path. But holding back might seem like it's protecting us, but we're missing out on amazing opportunities. So you're missing out on furthering your career, you're missing out on falling in love, you're missing out on developing really deep, meaningful relationships. So just bear that in mind. And think about where you can be a little bit more vulnerable in your relationships. Not necessarily giving that person everything that you've got, don't give your soul away, but see where actually you could potentially see an opportunity to open up a little bit more and be a little bit more vulnerable in order to let that person in. So have a think about that, have a look at your own lives and see where you could take just a tiny little baby action step that might just move you forward in that area. Okay, give that a try. Look out for my live warning a little bit later in the week, and I'll talk to you a little bit more about trying to balance that vulnerability between giving absolutely everything and holding back absolutely everything. It's not easy, it's a bit complex, but I've got some ideas that might help move you forward. So enjoy the rest of your day. Obviously it won't be outside probably if it's anything like here, and I will see you later in the week. Lots of love. Bye.